So I gave myself a little bit of a challenge and I wanted to create the simplest vocal chain that I possibly could for like pretty much every genre, just a well-rounded vocal chain. In order to do this, I did need to use some Waves plugins, which they'll all be linked in the description if you want to cop them. They are affiliate links, so if you do decide to cop these plugins, I would really appreciate you using the links down below. Just wait till you hear the sample, man. Like I'm telling you, it's actually so good. But I was able to make this chain using only 5 plugins. First in the chain, we have Auto-Tune. Of course, use whatever Auto-Tune you have, but I use Auto-Tune EFX from Antares. Following that, we have Cla Vocals, which a lot of people meme this, but it's actually pretty good for the price. A lot of people that are new to mixing can get a pretty decent sound just by using this one plugin. To turn on or off any of these effects, you just click this arrow. It's gonna go up until it's off, and then you can restart at the bottom. I have it set to lower for the bass, have it turned all the way down. Then we have the treble set on roof, and the slider we have turned up to 9. The compression we have set to push, and it's cranked up all the way to 10. I have the reverb and the delay turned off, as these don't work very well. You can't properly set your delay because there is no BPM setting. Then for the pitch tab, which I don't know why it's called pitch, this is actually more of a stereo shaper, but anyway, I have it set to stereo and it's turned down to -2. Then we have Cla Effects. I have the EQ and distortion turned off. Under reverb, we have it set to Hall, and then I have it down at -7.2. You don't need to be that specific. I just have it on so it's nice and subtle. Then short and long delay we have turned off as well. And for the pitch tab, we have this set to Mr. Wide. And this slider is set to -4.1. Then after that, we have the De-Esser plugin from Waves. Very simple, very basic, but does an amazing job. If you don't already have a De-Esser plugin, like this is a must-have. I have the format set to wide, and then it's set to -17 here on the threshold. You might need to adjust this up and down depending on how loud your recordings are, or depending on what mic you're using. But just get rid of those harsh S sounds and don't make it sound all drowned out in the high end. Then at the end of the chain, we have H delay. Again, I think this is a must-have plugin. It's been the best delay that I've ever used. This is gonna fill the space the way that you think reverb will. A lot of people tend to drown their mix in reverb, thinking it'll like fill it up and soften it out. Really, it just drowns it and makes it feel hollow. All I did in here was click on the presets, go to Nick Brophy, and then set it to 1/4. For the dry wet, we have it set to 8. I have the feedback set to 70. I choose BPM and make sure that I always set the BPM to the song. And then I always put it on ping pong because centered just doesn't sound as full to me and I don't really like it. So ping pong, chef's kiss. And yeah, that's the entire vocal chain. Very, very simple. I found this really cool guitar loop. I haven't produced anything behind it yet, but I recorded a little bit of a hook on it. So here's what it sounds like with the 5 plugin vocal chain.
Sometimes I can forget myself. No wonder it's so easy to say I'm doing well, 'cause I feel like I'm somebody else. Can't get me off of these pills, get me off of this alcohol. I just wanna feel real again, but once again I'm falling off. But I can't help but empty out all of these bottles, 'cause we all need fuel before we push on the throttle.
Let me know if I should finish that song. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, cop the plugins in the description. Anyways, guys, been your boy freaking 17 Yardie.